Another gig has been secured for Galacticare's blossoming portfolio, this time at Pyre, a place of pilgrimage for religious Kuba Bali. Given that other cultures don't have the foggiest idea about Kuba's spirituality, it's mostly a tourist destination. It also happens to be incredibly volcanic. While the regular rhythms of Pyrestone's volcanism are its main attraction, on this particular occasion, the entire surface seems to have exploded. Untold numbers of people need emergency aid, Director. I should possibly have led with that. Medi and I stand ready to support you. Director, welcome to our station around Pyrestone. I wish I had better news for you, but it seems as though the entire world is presently on fire. I'll patch you through to our Kuba client, Mother Buck, a religious figure and, oddly, Director of Tourism.
Sacred greetings, Galacticare. We embrace you to our world, as we did your competitor. May you thrive in our orbit, and the best of you acquire our money. So it is.
Our competitor, sorry?
Salazon, I believe. You were the two highest rated healthcare providers, so we arranged ourselves a bargain. A meal deal, if you like. Whichever of you performs best gets paid, as stipulated.
Salazar, are you absolutely sure?
It's been too long, my precious flowers. No need to stress yourselves. Dorian Salazar has been hard at work preparing his healthcare bosom to receive the world's toasty clientele. You're cordially invited to sit back and enjoy the disaster that Salazar shall make of your fragile reputation.
Yes, well, to hell with that, I say. Let's go, Director. Ready when you are. Excellent. Hospital opening now. Let's show that corrupt reprobate some real healthcare excellence. A call from the surface for you, Director. A somewhat smoky monk and his acolytes. This may be a useful edge for us as it happens. We are getting a call from some Kuba monks on the surface, and they appear to be smoking. I should remind you that given this call is coming from a fellow immersed in the volcanic conditions of Pyre, answering may be a matter of some...
Galacticare. I am Brother Gumbo, an advocate of the First Faith. Apologies for the conduct of the Mother Buck, whose greed compromises you. The people suffer, and I bring them to you to save. The other one, Salazar, cares little for life. We arrive soon. Thank you for your presence and your earnest help. I hope to aid also. It aches. Galacticare, thank you for the gracious docking. I've arrived with my kin. Other acolytes suffering from burns and disaster. I should like to aid your work in buttering their toasty bodies back to health. Forsooth.
I received Mr. Brother's details, and while he isn't trained in contemporary medicine, he seems to have an exceptional knack for healing the sick. This may be the edge we need to eject Salazar from orbit. Oh. A certain Mr. Brother on the line. For you, Director. Mr. Brother continues to ding you, Director, and he seems to be improvising condiment-based poetry to our hold music. Rather compelling, actually. I'd like to revise my prior comment, Director. If I hear another metaphor about peanut butter in the next 30 seconds, I shall have to ask Medi to melt my core with a plasma torch. Vomitungs detected inside the station, Director.
Pilgrim has been cured. The first recovery from this needless disaster. A shame that such greed befell our people. As a scion of the first faith, I spread my joy to all I touch, though it may take me some time to touch each patient thoroughly. None who taste my wisdom shall ever come to harm. This is the solemn promise of Brother Gumbo. I'm grateful to be able to heal the ailing bodies of others and to aid your work ongoing. Near half of my people have been healed. My heart bursts with joy. May the jam of your healthcare continue to spread across the faithful. And so my work begins. Salazar is a toilet child and must not be allowed to prosper.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Brother. There's lots to do.
Thank you, small machine baby. May we march into the future's embrace together.
Sure thing. You're strange, but lots of people are like that in space, so I'm sure that's fine.
Warm greetings to you all. Fancy that one? Smash.
All the stricken have now been massaged back to health. Long may Dunce Boy Salazar reel at his spiritual failings.
Amazing! I made the perfect choice in hiring you. Oh, thank you for being here, my lovelies. We might actually get to remain a tourist destination after all this.
Back to the loom for me, Galacticare.
Director, that biostasis beacon is a real find. It generates a field of alleviative nanites that curtail health deterioration. I suggest parking it somewhere our ailing patients congregate to maximize its effectiveness.
Mother Buck is calling us about the first milestone in our contract. Quite intrigued as to what kind of challenge she'll provide us, actually. Mother Buck continues to ring away at us, Director.
Hello again, my darlings. Now that you're nicely settled in, it's time to see how well your company can service our needs. Your machine butler should have the requirements for this first task. Best of luck.
Not entirely inaccurate as a designation, I suppose. As degrading as this may be, Director, we've been tasked with maintaining a certain hospital rating, ensuring our staff are relatively happy, and treating a number of patients from the planet's surface. I rather despise having to jump through the hoops of mundane hospital operation, but whatever it requires, I suppose. We are here to serve the fine peoples of space.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes. Perfect. Hope it helps you out. Catch you in the void.
sick as a dog.
Hi there.
Hello! It's me again. I'll chuck it in. Picked that up just for you. Catch you later.
Vomitungs are stalking your hospital. It's worth getting rid of them if you want your patients to keep their food down.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. How we're looking. A fine invention. Thank you. Come again. See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
Good gravy, you people are good. I can scarcely imagine the revenue we'll get from all these stores that are still alive.
You picked up some regenerative nanites. Once you install that upgrade in a room, the handy little nanobots will boost the healing properties of its treatments. The patients might be spitting out flecks of tungsten for a while, but all's fair in healthcare, Director.
Director, some of our patients are occasionally in need of recovery after treatment. And fortunately, Ms. Orion has been working on a new ward in which that may take place.
The recovery ward is a handy space in which any patients who may have been unintentionally harmed by their treatment can recuperate before heading home. You're free to place as many beds as you like, provided they fit inside the room. And our proprietary recovery loungers will take care of the rest. The beds themselves are a combination of high comfort materials, memory foam, and an intense cocktail of automatically injected substances which soothe the patient back to reality with calming hallucinations. Honestly, it's a riot. I've replaced my chaise lounge with one.
Let's construct a recovery ward. Patients having an extended nap is preferable to them dropping dead on the floor or vanishing into space forever. Remember, healthier patients means a higher hospital rating. KPIs forever. That's what I say.
Hello, Galacticare.
If you wish, you can also direct untreated patients who are at death's door here to stabilize them before they continue on their healthcare adventure.
That one's new. I'll chuck it in. Ooh, it's payday!
Director, Mother Buck is on the line with our next set of marching orders.
Fancy that one? Smashing.
Are you ready for the next milestone? I'm adding on a couple of new requirements. I'm rooting for you. Salazar's enthusiastic, but he hasn't made the best impression. A little too needy, if you follow me.
I have the details for the next milestone. Hospital rating, patient health averages. I've popped it all up on your objectives display. The recovery ward should help us get the edge of a Salazar. Let's wipe that bloviating tart out of business, Director. space rock's about to impact the station, Director.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Just some bits and bobs, really. Perfect. A fine invention. Right then. Back to the road for me.
A horde of Laxites has made its way inside the station, Director.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. There should be a good range of gubbins here. Pick that up just for you. Don't take too long. Places to be, people to see. See you around, space.
A remarkable performance, Galacticare. This ought to give that mustachioed airhead a kick up the backside.
That alacrity engine is a nifty device that emits a localized time dilation field, which speeds up treatments in a single room. So it'd be best to install it in a room that's in high demand.
Still here? Good. Dorian has started to become rather irritating. There are a few metrics on which you can beat Salazar. I hate to pick favorites, but you seem like you know what you're doing. And you won't bombard me with messages about albums I really must listen to.
Director, I have both the metrics and albums in question. Firstly, our client's requirements are on the screen. Secondly, I've processed the musical material to which you referred, and it's positively awful. While you deal with the issue of our patient's health and wellness, I shall bombard Salazar's music reviews with appropriately negative responses.
I think that's just called trolling, Heel.
And perfectly justified in some circumstances, Melly. Besides, I can create accounts faster than they can ban them.
Warm greetings to you all. Browse away. Think that one's new. I hope none of that's illegal. I'm off to catch up with the news.
Oh, do mind that superheated plume, Galacticares. I'd hate for it to slow you down at all. I want to demolish you at your best, you hapless
Yes, station damage sustained, Director. I may have somewhat failed to pay attention to our trajectory.
Hello there. you a doctor?
We have lack sites in the hospital, Director. The shuttle is now ready to launch on your command, Director.
Hospital Colossal Friend Galacticare. I am Sir Leslie Nielsen Noria, and I am burned. You may call me Shirley for convenience. I am burned. Is that how it goes? Baz has an easier time with this language business than the rest of us. I wasn't sure which structure was yours. I went to another at first. Hear my memory. This is a rejection, correct?
Hell's bells, get that freak off the screen, intern! If I wanted to get an eye full of beef jerky, I'd take another trip to see your mother.
Regardless, my efforts to still this world have failed, and my flesh is combusting. I request your aid, friend to Colossals.
Hi, Director. I'm supposed to tell you that the tissue sample's here, and the diagnosis canister is ready to be analyzed.
Hello, Galactica. Browse away. Perfect. I'll chuck it in.
We have noshes, Director. Left unaddressed, this could cause a rush on the vending machines.
diagnosed Shirley's sample. Their bodies are really weird. They can still react badly to extreme heat, though. I guess you can kind of tell that by looking at them. The canisters for Shirley's treatments are ready to be processed.
All our treatment canisters are filled up with healing cocktails and are ready to be shipped off to space.
The canisters are all full up with chemicals and they're ready to go help our big friend. The shuttle has been launched into space. I hope it works.
Hello, small sapiens. Please douse me. Also, there's an itch on my supracaudal blade. Would you mind? I can't reach. Flippers, you see.
Okay. We'll try. We can send someone with a broom, maybe.
Thank you, friends. Had I expired, the Creator would not have begrudged you. Word of your good work moves swiftly through loam space. Baz may be right to have the plans he does for you. Travel safe, Galacticare. Don't let the mustache man win.
Wow, we did it! I mean, you did it. I mostly just fixed things and told you what was happening. Great job, Director. I'm gonna go get healed back now because I'm getting anxiety from having to do stuff, which Heal doesn't think I can feel, but I can, and that makes it way worse, actually. Good luck!
Hello! It's me again. Just some bits and bobs, really. Fancy that one? Smashing. Pick that up just for you. Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
Director, we appear to have an infestation of vomitungs. Meteors incoming, Director. Hold on to something.
Warm greetings to you all. See, that one's new. A fine invention. See you around space.
He won't, of course. I'm particularly thankful we don't have to worry about a dead colossal being stuck in orbit. It'd be terrible for the spirits of our visitors. Nearly at the finish line. I have one more challenge for you both, and I can't wait to see how well you do. Now, we at the Kuber Institute of Faith in Tourism must ensure that the cultures of our visitors are fully respected. So we want to see how good you are at satisfying their desires.
Salazon prides itself on appeasing all the strange needs of these various space creatures. In fact, I've already arranged a meeting with a delegation of your fine Kuba people. Ignore Galacticare, my dear mother. Dorian Salazar has the mojo you're after.
Let's get to work, Director. I've heard enough about Salazar. If we manage this, Salazar will never live it down. Let's be rid of the slimy charlatan.
Warm greetings to you all. Fancy that one? Smashing. Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
A horde of Laxites has made its way inside the station, Director. Director, a swarm of pests have appeared in the hospital. Let's get those blighters out of here before our patients start evacuating them.
Riddled with disgusting space vermin? Not a great look for health and safety, Galacticare.
And how would you know that, exactly?
I didn't pay tourists to smuggle them aboard your station, if that's what you're asking. Begone with you and your conspiracy theories, robot!
What?
Galacticare. It's me again. I'll chuck it in.
Trash steroids have impacted our hospital, Director, and based on their trajectory, they were ejected from Salazar's station. I'm assembling a dossier for us to pass on to the solar authorities. We'll let the fool enjoy his excesses for now. Director, the hospital is in rough shape. I recommend acquiring more Medibots. Director, noshes have been spotted in the station.
Hello, Galactica. Had to clean some of this up. Not easy with flippers. Right then, back to the road for me.
keen. You've left your competitor firmly behind you, Galacticare.
Director, we appear to have an infestation of
No one
vomitons.
notable will have died in this disaster. You're doing wonderfully, Galacticare.
I'd rather thought we were done with all of this, Director, but it seems our
I hate to bother you, but Salazar has caused something of an incident with our visiting dignitaries. It seems he was trying to copy some of your technology and, well, they've all ended up being flash frozen.
Lies and slander from the Cooper Space Witch. Dorian Salazar, polymath and business avocado, simply does not flash freeze incredibly important representatives of alien cultures. It's surely Galacticare who have...
Stop. Apologies for Mr. Salazar's conduct. He will be dealt with. Our remaining patients have been directed to your facility. Apply your superior technology to the resolution of their conditions. Victory is yours. We are leaving the system.
Galacticare, stop them! I'll never financially recover from this! I will not go down! I shall not!
I'll put our legal proceedings on hold, Director. Let's figure it all out once we've resolved this emergency. An avalanche of hyper-frozen dignitaries, pilgrims, and tourists are incoming, Director. Let's show them that it is indeed hot in here. Take off all your clothes and so on. Apologies, Director.
Hello, it's me again. Think that one's new. I hope none of that's illegal.
It's begun, Director. They're here.
Discontent.
Catch you later.
A meteor strike is imminent, Director. Be ready to assess the damage.
You people don't slack off without Salazar on your heels. I don't want you getting comfortable.
Perish the thought, Miss Buck.
That's Chieftain Buck to you, holographic hallboy.
Of course. Yes. Several thousand apologies. Director, I should rather like to request installation of a physical jaw, so that I can chew glass rather than continue servicing this particular client. Vomitungs detected inside the station, Director.
Warm greetings to you all. How we looking? A fine invention. Perfect. Thank you.
Gratitude for helping my people, even through this sordid pageantry.
Not at all, good chap. It's what we do.
Please understand, Mother Buck is not an ideal ambassador for Kuba Bali spirituality. She was faithful once, but corrupted many of our sacred traditions after the conclave elected her chieftain of tourism and merchandising.
Well, certainly. That kind of power will do that to a person.
I'm off to catch up with the news.
Director, noshes have been spotted in the station.
See some perspiration, Galacticare! You must be cracking the whip behind that ponderous abbot, Brother Gumbo.
I require no incentive to adhere to my mission, unlike certain faithless exovangelists.
Heavens. Mary, do you ever worry you'll get caught up in a holy war?
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, aren't you amazing? Bless you, and bless the cycles for sending you to us. The listing for the contract helped too, I guess.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
I always knew it'd be you. While you count your credits, I'm gonna scrape off some of this body oil. I can't have my office smelling like Salazar. Blessings of the stars upon you, Galacticare.
Well, I don't know about you, Director, but I feel significantly better about this whole thing. Some damn fine work you've done, I must say. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's vaguely concerned about the voice we heard. I actually wasn't aware Mr. Salazar had superiors. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge if we must. I'm sure our operation has nothing to be concerned about. For now, we can take a breather. Another contract satisfied and a competitor demolished. A rather good day on the job, actually. I wonder if I could get Mary to shuttle my mainframe down to Pyre before we leave. Their springs are apparently quite beautiful. Not that I can swim, of course. Everyone would love to have you around for a while longer, Director, but it's understandable if you'd rather move on.